know this is practical 6 in the morning, but like I said, I'm gonna play a couple of solos and 3 or 4, maybe 5. Um, just enough time to tell you why I'm coming back. Well, I don't really want to talk about it. Tired. I'm just tired of people, telling me what to do and like controlling my life. Like, there's this one chick, right? This happened, a couple of days before I said that I quit, and I know this isn't what happened because I was there, and there was another dude there, and I was being normal me, saying that, like he's horny, like shit, shit like that, and well, she thought that I said I'm horny, and I was also playing with another girl. So she decided to end everything, and I told her that she needs to block my number and never call me again because I couldn't block her. I was using a house phone because, I recently moved to my dad's. That's when I started streaming. I moved to my dad's because, I'm an idiot and I got kicked out of my house. I lost my parents' trust because, I'm not gonna lie, I stole from them. I wasn't listening to anything that they were doing. Got into a fight with my sister. I gave her a black eye. I didn't mean to push my mom into the sink, but she was literally right behind my sister when I was trying to get out of the house. So there's that. I'm not gonna lie. They even took a video of it the day I was leaving. So, if anything happened, they were gonna post it. So might as well get it already over with, right? But it was not my intention to punch my sister. It's just over the last 7 years, apparently I was getting abused and not knowing it. Apparently my parents slapping me and grabbing my hair 8 in the morning is abusive. That's what's happening to me. And apparently that's abusive. And I know there's kids out there that deal with way worse than I did, but I've been dealing with that for the last 7 years. I've got out of that environment. Of course I still talk to my friends because, they were are always there for me, and there's no way I'm just gonna push them aside. That's never gonna happen. I'm gonna choose them over anything else because they're always gonna be there, and not everybody else will be there for me except for them. Like, that's what I think. I feel like that they're always gonna be there for me. Like XLSS, he's usually been there through a lot of my relationships, which that's been through. We met each other in the 6th grade. I'm currently in the 8th grade. So I'm bad at math. So 2 years? That's all dude over here. And he's helped me through a lot of relationships, because trust me, I am not good with relationships. And after this one girl that I dated, it fucked me up. And it messed me up, and I never expected that I would have dated so many people and be a player. So that's practically what I was. I was a cheat, and that's gonna change for sure. And because that even makes me more pissed. I've got cheated on multiple times. I got played it multiple times over the last. Well, I'm not gonna count for the last 7 years, even though I've dated people in the first grade, but I'm not gonna count that. To really be honest, my first actual girlfriend was. I'm not gonna say any names. The girl who decided to end everything with me because she was my first actual date. She was like, I actually went on a date with her surprisingly. My parents would even let me, and that was also on the day of my birthday. And I was surprised that her parents let her because even then, her parents were strict about me seeing her. My parents didn't really care. They would actually prefer me to see a girl. Because my stepdad, he said that, apparently I'm a good looking guy. And I don't know how that's possible. Because a lot of people told me that I'm ugly, but somehow I managed to get decent looking chicks. It's kind of embarrassing talking about this type of stuff. My friends are gonna be like, oh, you're so stupid. I mean, come on, I even act like a child. Like my dad said, I act like a 7-year-old, and over the last 7 years, I finally realized that, and I need to change. That's something, like, that needs to happen, and it's not gonna happen, overnight. Like he's always said so. It's not gonna happen overnight. And even the last couple of days, I've been working out because I have been gaining pounds over the last couple of months because I've been homeschooled for the last ever since like October. Or no, not October. Wait, no, it might have been October. I still got memories. Like, well, I remember, but I can't. Something like that. So, what's the, when was convention? Well, it wasn't really cheap, but it did have to me up pretty hard because I lost my virginity at the age of 13. I'm currently 14, so it's about a year ago. It was kind of near my birthday, and we did it, and then a couple of days later, my best friend, decided to take it upon himself to try to hook up with my best friend, or not my best friend, my girlfriend, because we started dating kind of a little bit after we did it. Like, we weren't even dating then, and that's what I shouldn't have done. And I should have. I mean, I told her that I liked her for the past couple of days, not even days, months. I liked her. She was cool. I went to tennis practice with her, and yes, before you start laughing at me, I did play tennis. It's a pretty good sport if you ask me, and I liked it. There's nothing I don't think there's anything wrong about that. Like, me liking the sport should be normal. Like, bro, I think that should be normal. Like, and, and I don't think that would be any, like, different from... What was it? This game is so distracting sometimes. I think it's totally normal liking a girl, and having sexual intercourse with a girl. At the age that I was at, I shouldn't have any type of sexual intercourse. I should have just kept it in my pants. And like my parents said, I was getting to that age where I'm gonna want to do it, and eventually I did. And when my mom said that, that's when I told her that I had a sexual intercourse with a woman. When I shouldn't have. I should just kept it in my pants, and you know, sorry guys, I really do suck at the game. You know, want to conquer the first, this always happens. And then, you know, now I've just decided to be me. Well, not me, but a different me, where I need to start telling the truth, because I'm a liar. I've lied to my parents so many times, and now it's at the point where they don't trust me anymore. My sister said that my stepfather, I'm nothing to him anymore, and practically he's nothing to me anymore. So is my mom. She's nothing to me anymore. My stepsister's nothing to me anymore. I don't know which path my sister-in-law is gonna take, but not in-law. This is so like. You probably seen it in the last couple of videos. She always likes to come barge into my room. Currently, she left. That's what's, you know, I usually have her to talk with, and now that she's not here, I don't know how I'll be acting. And you know, now that I lost someone that I loved, I don't know if I can say that I still love her, because so many times she had no problem leaving me, even over things that I didn't do, and somehow I still managed to get with her. I never give up in a fight until she blocks me or something like that. Like, I'm not gonna give up on a girl that I love so easily, because I loved her. Let's say her name. I loved her, and you know, her leaving me really damages me. And for those last couple of days that I took a break, I've been stress eating. Like, I don't know what I was gonna do with my life. I don't, like, at all. And like, I finished a whole F ton of sodas, like liters of sodas. And I've eaten a whole bunch of junk food, and you know, like I said, people have it way worse than me, so I feel like I'm lucky in some, you know, circumstances. And I mean, I don't think anybody should be living with my parents at this moment, because literally at one point my sister was supposed to be doing dishes, and each time my sister said no, my parents came out with chocolates. Boom, she had to go to school the next day morning, bruised. So, am I gonna go back to my parents? Probably not. Because I feel like it's the thing with my parents, or just a family in general. Because my grandmother was abused. She even had broken limbs, like rib cages, stuff like that. Like, I mean, broken rib cages, and we got the easier side. Like, I mean, she got broken, like, limbs. I mean, like, who wants broken limbs? Like, that must really hurt. But my sister went home bruised, or not home, but to school bruised, and well, obviously we had to deal with that type of stuff, and like I said, we thought that was completely normal. But apparently that wasn't normal at all. And like I said, we thought that was completely normal because we've always gotten hit. We've always. Like I said, we've always thought that was normal, and you know, I'm living with my dad now, and I'm happy that I'm living with my dad now because I mean I don't want to be getting hit and eventually getting bruises after bruises after bruises, and I mean the only time I really got bruised was when I started fighting. And I was a big fighter. I probably my first fight was 4th, 5th grade. And even then my town that I was currently living in was a drug town. Let's not forget that. The first time I smoked weed was in the 7th grade, which was last year. And you know, I'm pretty sure it was right after when the Wetties broke my heart, basically, and not cheated on me, but tried hooking him with my best friend. You know, apparently they were friends with benefits, and after that just damaged me pretty good, I would say. You know, like to me going to weed, like I straight up just went to weed. And that's something I shouldn't have done. That's something I should have just stayed away from. But in my moment, I needed something to relax me. Like I really like. Now it's like something that I don't want to do like for the rest of my life. Will it probably happen? Yeah. Like straight up, yeah. Probably, but I'm not gonna, you know, push myself out there and say no. I'm totally gonna just smoke weed. So, you know, if I like found out that I'm gonna die soon, my family died, you know, stuff like that, then yeah, I'm probably gonna go to some type of source to help me, like, cooperate with that type of stuff, and you know, for stuff like that, you know, like if another girl cheated on me again, stuff like that. Because am I just gonna stand by and, you know, not realize that a girl just broke my heart? No, I'm not gonna sit back and just realize that. No. Like, it happened, and like I said, I'm gonna do my best to try to change and, you know, not go to those vices and stuff like that, because I did weed with my sister, my friends, but even then, when I was out hanging out with my friends, you know, at one point my friend was like, hey, you want to hit up this dude? And I'm like, sure, why not? Because to really be honest, I was out on the streets just to avoid my parents. I really didn't like them. And, you know, some kids will say that now, be like, oh yeah, no, you still love your parents, but I don't. I don't have any emotional feelings towards them anymore. as long as, you know, I'm alive, they can just go F themselves. That's, you know, what I have to say about it. Because I really, really don't care about them. You know, after practically my parents, or my mom saying, F you, get out of my house. Well, she didn't really say F you. My stepdad came into my room just saying, you're getting your way, you get the F out of my house. And, well, I did, and I waited outside for about 3 hours. And that's when my dad came and picked me up. And we're probably gonna have to go to court because I don't know if my sister if they do, they're gonna, I don't care. We're gonna have to go to court. We're gonna try to get, well, we called CPS on my parents because I've gotten a threat from Ruben where he would beat me up until I couldn't move anymore, because him and me have gotten into physical fights. Just him and me, because like I said, he grabbed my hair and slapped me. And like I said, I was homeschooled, and that made me crazy, basically. And you know, I practically had to leave my friends and everything because I didn't have a choice whether if I would be homeschooled or not. Apparently, they took it upon themselves and decided to homeschool me because I was getting threatened by guns, knives. I've gone to a fight with knives before. I didn't have a knife on me. They just pulled it out, and luckily, if my friend wasn't there, it's sort of flex. I have him here on the PlayStation. I think he's awake, so I think I'm about to invite him in a little bit. If it wasn't for him, I probably would have a scar in my back right now. Like a pretty old scar. Or it probably wouldn't even be a scar. Oh wait, never mind. That was before I got homeschooled, and I've been homeschooled like. When did I get on probation? Oof. Can't even remember that. I'm currently serving probation now too, yet again. I was only off for like a couple of weeks and then I got put back on. Like, you know, I don't consider my life serious. And you know, I play around with it like it's nothing, when I should be playing around with it like it's something. Like, you know what I mean? And you know, I shouldn't just be playing around with my life. I should be doing something with my life. Like my dad said, my stepdad said, like the only time I created something was when I was little. I was creating something for my toys. You know, I was that little. I collect Bakugan. That's the only things I've, you know, played with, or like collected with, and you know, like, and I don't even play with them. I just have them as like, you know, little figurines. You know, sometimes, you know, I'll just open them up, you know, look at them, and then I go on with my normal life. You know, like my everyday life, and you know, right now I'm just living my life, like, and you know, I'm probably not even as athletic as I was before, because even then, I wanted to snap that dude. Like even then, I feel like my life was nothing to anybody. except for the girl that I dated, because she would usually be there for me a lot, and you know, I I stabbed her in the back because I was used for people stabbing me in the back. Like, a lot of people stabbed me in the back. Like, what? Literally, one of my best friends decided to, oh hey, I'm gonna stab you in the back by trying to fuck your girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. Um, the girl that I lost my virginity with, and that, even that just effed me up, and I went to weed. But practically, what I'm trying to say is, I'm starting to come back. Um, I'm gonna continue being a different person. Even then, I still feel a little bit hurt from when she decided to end everything. Right now, I don't think I can feel anything. And, like, I'm not really gonna take anything anymore. Like, if somebody's gonna F with, like, the first time I got put on probation, I punched, I retaliated. And, well, that retaliation ended up with me breaking the kid's nose. People said that, because they practically put him in cuffs. That didn't happen to me. I don't know why, but, well, he, this, like, was a continuous thing. I'm not gonna do names or stuff like that. Well, he decided to push me in line. We were in there's 3 different lines. I used to go to WAMS. I'm currently going to go to a freshman year. Um, but it's kind of like 3 strikes you're out. Like, even then, I can do like a lot more because I'm used to getting bullied. I've been bullied since the 4th grade. Now I'm currently in the 8th grade. So, can I ignore people a little bit? Yeah, I can. Will I eventually fight them if they try fighting me? Yeah. Did I pop this dude in the nose and made him bleed? Yeah. People said it was the stairs, but I had a streak of blood on my fist. So I'm like, how did I get blood on my fist even though he went to the floor and my hand stayed up and didn't go down with him? You know what I mean? So I broke that kid's nose. That's 100%. But they said that he had a sensitive nose. I don't really care. But the teachers started holding me back, and apparently I punched one of them while I was too busy, going for the kid that I punched. But how that all started is that he pushed me. It was on the day of the homecoming game for football. I was gonna go with my girlfriend at the time, which is the girl that ended everything. I dated her for about 7 months. I've known her for 10. And, well, I got put on probation. My curfew was 7, so I wasn't able to go. And that was on a Friday, so... And I'm pretty sure that they thought that I got locked up. Because my band teacher came up when I said hi to her. She just went all out and just started hugging me. I don't even know why. But Missy, that's my band director. She's cool, and I'm pretty sure she's the main director for like the Alice band, high school band. She's she's pretty cool. She's chill with everything, and I was practically her only bass clarinet until she moved another girl who I dated for like a day. Um, and you know, I was a bass clarinet, so could they hear me a little bit? Yeah, but did I just play random notes? Yeah. Did I want to be there? Yeah, but no, because she would always be yelling and be like, "Oh," being a band teacher, you know, and she didn't believe me when I told her that I was dating Zelene. Well, I mean, she did, but she's like, "Is it true? Is it true? Is it true?" Because we were like her kids. That's how she thought of us. That's literally how she thought of us. That like we were her own kids. Because in Alex, you're a coyote. When you reach Lambs through high school, you're a coyote, and coyotes stay in a pack, in packs, and in packs for a family. That's how she thought of it, or that's how I think that she thought of it, and she's pretty cool, and I'm not letting anybody control my life anymore. I'm not gonna feel anything for anybody. I'm gonna be ruthless. I, like, have you guys listened to the song Ruthless? I'm not gonna take any shit from any girl or anybody. So my name is William Fundling. If you hear that name and you decide to fuck with me, you are gonna catch these hands. I'm not gonna mess with I'm not gonna fuck around with people at all. If it's girl, I can't hit girls. Like I said, I hit my sisters just that once, and now that I'm over here, I have like they took any of my sources from how I usually relinquish to my energy, my anger, was by going to the park with my homies. And one time I was like, I'm going to the park. My mom's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am, because I got really angry, and I went to the park. I was past curfew. Um, uh, I didn't go home until 9. I wasn't even planning on going home until my friends like, hey, dude, you really need to go home. I'm like, fine, I'll walk home. And my home wasn't really far away from the park. And then next day later, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to the park. And then my sister tried stopping me, and that's when all the fighting occurred, stuff like that happened. And then the girl that walked everything out, that's when she decided to break up with me. But even then, a couple of weeks later, I went to a public restroom. I do not have the coronavirus. Because I'm pretty sure if I did, I would have been dead already. It's been past 2 weeks, which is 14 days. So I'm pretty sure I'm clear out of that. But and then when I came over here, I decided to get in contact with her again, and we talked for a couple of months, for about 30 minutes, an hour. And then, like I said, that video happened, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna take a break, or I might be done for good. I decided to quit because of her. I was gonna try to change it so I can get to her again, try to reach her again. But, how I realized in the past and from now, she needs someone better. She doesn't need a cheater as a boyfriend. So like she said, she's always afraid of me gonna cheat on her, and at some points I feel like that I will cheat on her again. And I say that I won't, but she's given me chance after chance to prove myself, and what do? I stab her in the back. And what I need to be is a way better person. I need to be a person who people can go to trust, not a douchebag. And sorry guys, I just I don't really talk much about my life. I mean, I write it down in books, but streaming is the first time, and I just don't want to go back into the way that I used to live. That's something I don't want to go back to. And you know, like I said, I'm blocking my mother out of my life, my father out of not my actual father, my stepfather. But I'm blocking a lot of people out of my life. Like I can't block Exel Sus out of my life. He's been, well, you guys heard Anto. That's Exel Sus, and he's been helping me through a lot of my relationships, and so there's no way I'm blocking him out of my life because we've been through a lot. We've done a lot as stupid ass kids. Casey, he saved my life multiple times, or just that once, maybe multiple. I don't know, can't remember. Probably been hit on the head too many times. He's practically stabbed me, um, saved me from getting stabbed in the back with an actual knife. So no, thank you, Pablo. I don't know what Pablo's done. I don't know what Ryan's done, or Ryan's. Me and the girl who blocked me out of her life. We were thinking of having a kid. We don't know how we were gonna, meet up with each other, but we were thinking of having a kid, like as soon as possible, that soon. And Brian decided to be like, hey, if you guys, I'm gonna start a job or have a job soon, so if you guys need help, I'm willing to help. And obviously, I'll be working too, so stuff like that, and so, I'll be able to support for my family. Because, I'm not going to have a baby knowing that I'm not going to have money, I'm going to have money to support for my family. If I don't have money, I'm not going to have a family. That's how it's going to be. And, I'm not going to, throw her out of my life. Like, it's just nothing. Because I love her. I really, really do. And am I going to try to get back in her life? No, I'm really not. And unless if she tries to come back to me, I really do doubt that. But do I miss her? Yes, I really do. And if she's willing to come back into my life, I'm really willing to do a lot for her. And she was really important to me because I'm not really big talker until I'm high, practically. That's how that went. Like, I didn't open up to my sisters, and literally fuck it, her name was Cassandra Garza. And she hated it when I smoked weed. She really did. And did I listen to her one bit when she said that? Nah. I continued smoking weed when she didn't want me to. And my sister was there making chocolate milk, and she like, yeah, my brother really doesn't open up to anybody except for me, until I get him a little bit high. And then she like, excuse me, and I'm like, in the background, Gabby, no, I'm like, you know how people usually do that thing where their throat, where like, cut it out. I was doing that in the background. Cassandra looks at me like, I know what you're doing. And I'm like, fuck. And I opened up to Cassandra just a little bit, you know, and I'll do another 10 minutes of this because I know you guys are probably bored and you probably won't even watch this. Um, but I loved her. I'm not gonna get her in a way of me wanting to open up to the entire world. That's practically what I'm doing right now. Because I'm changing. That's what I'm doing. And I'm not gonna let anybody tell me to do anything except for my parents. That's obviously some. But my mom, I'm not gonna listen to her anymore. My stepdad, I'm not gonna listen to her anymore. My half sister, because we're half siblings, I'm not gonna listen to her anymore. Like, you know, and I'm probably just gonna end the stream right here and leave this match. But I'm just gonna tell y'all guys this right now. Don't let anybody tell you who you are, what you are. If you're being a big bag, change. If you're cheating on somebody, tell them that you're sorry and that it will never happen again, and actually do it. Because that's something I did not do. And I regret it. Because now I lost her for good. And do I want her back so badly? Yes, because I loved her. She was the only person that kept me going. And was I about to commit suicide? I'm not gonna lie, yes. And I even have scars on my arm from when I started cutting. And you know, even some of my friends were surprised because they never thought of me, a person who would cut. Because I would be to them. That's how nice I would be doing. The And you know, I didn't really think being rude to like anybody would help anything, so I tried being nice to people. And you know, like I didn't want to be rude to anybody unless they were being rude to me. Because what's the point in being rude? Like, you feel me? And if you're being rude, nobody's gonna trust you. And if nobody trusts you, then how are people gonna believe you from when you say something? Because I mean, they don't trust you, so how will you get them to believe you? Like, you know what I mean? So I mean, they already don't trust you, so how? And like, they don't trust you, there's no going back on that. Ooh yeah, llama. You know, like, you can't just go back on a, you know, when a girl breaks your heart. Like, that you have to live with for an F ton of whiles. Because a girl that you love, breaking your heart is tough. I mean, it really, really is. Because I went through that. And, do I want to commit suicide now? No. Have I thought about it? Maybe. I'm not gonna say any type of details. No, I'm just kidding. But no. I haven't. Because I want to live my life to the fullest. Unless, you know, I actually gotten to the point where kept on getting backstabbed like normal. And, you know. You said you could hit me. But, you know. I can't just deal with a girl breaking my heart and just be there like nothing never happened. It's just something I can't deal with. You know, like, I'm already hurt enough where, you know, these chicks just think like that they're invincible and they can do whatever the fuck they want to, but they really can't, because people have limits and they'll break down in any moment, anytime. And you know, the girls just think it's okay because we're just objects to them. We're nothing to them. And you know, some girls do actually care. There's a point where girls just don't give a fuck. And that hurts. That really, really does hurt. Because, I mean, they're supposed to love you. Love you for who you are. Not just a plaything. And a lot of people will be surprised for me probably just saying something about that, because I was a real F-boy. Like, if I got the deal, I would take it at any moment. And I've only done it twice. And what I mean twice is just sexual activities in general. And will that probably stop? Probably not. But I'm not gonna let a girl control me anymore. That's nothing. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna try to live my life the fullest and be me. I want to be me. So I'm just not gonna, you know, let people control me like that. And like I said, I'm gonna be ruthless. I'm not gonna let anybody control who I am. I'm gonna be a person who can actually try to help people. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna try to be here for people who doesn't get along with their family, who doesn't get along with other people. I may not like it at some points because I get annoyed easily. I don't know why. but I'm not gonna let anybody get fucked over. That's not reasonable. Like that can really hurt a person, just getting fucked over. And like that's really not okay. So I'm gonna try to protect people. Hold up, guys. I'm sorry for being quiet. It's just it's all dude. FBI, open up. You know, I could just get one pumped right here. Do I give a shit? Nope. And you know, what? If I say that I love a girl, I love a girl. So that's something I'm gonna lie about. And well, I'm just not gonna lie to anybody saying that I don't love a girl. Like entirely. You know, because if I love a girl, I love a girl. That's for certain. Oof. And that was a close call. And you know, I'm gonna be me from now on. I'm gonna be new me, who cares for people, who loves people. And if I can't do that, then there's no way I can just be myself. And you know, like I said, I'm not gonna let anybody control me. I'm gonna be me. New me. Me I decided to be. Ever since I started, you know, agreeing to be a streamer again. I'm gonna be me. No matter what. No matter who's telling me to, you know, go back to original me. That's not gonna happen. The original me cheats. Original me doesn't give shits about people. Original me won't care if you're there bleeding, unless you're, you know, a really good homie. So, will I leave you there to die now? Or no? I'm gonna do what Soreflex did. You know, he saved my life, actually. That's practically what happened. And I'm grateful that he practically whatever saved my life. If he didn't, I would be my mouth wide open. Ooh. Any, many, miny, mo. And do I wish that I was still in contact with Cassandra? Hell yeah. That'd make my life a lot more easier than what it was before. I wouldn't have to be worrying about crying myself to sleep every night. I'm not gonna lie, I have been. Ever since I stopped streaming. Because, I mean, that's just my feelings for her, you know what I mean? And that's not gonna change at all. And I'm a really emotional guy. I'm like, for real. There's some sweaty people over there. But it looks like I'm not winning this match. And, you know, I just hope one day I'll be able to go up to her and give her an actual apology. And I hope that she'll accept my apology and say that she loves me again. I came up here for nothing. I just hope that one day, you know, like I said, one day I'll be able to go up to her and tell her that I'm sorry. And I hope that she just forgives me. And, you know, I just hope one day I'll be able to get back in her good gray hair. And, you know, hope that she'll say that she forgives me. And then hope that she loves me more again. I hope that she'll accept me. And if she does, thank Lord. And ooh, it's a 1v1 now. I just hope, you know, I always won't get what I want. Like I said, might not even happen. She might not even come back to me saying that she loves me, or there's no way I'm gonna go back to her, because I just can't. I need to change myself, and then I'll be able to go back to her and say that I'm really, really sorry. And I love her, I really, really do. But I can't say that right now until I can prove her that I really, really do. I just hope that she can find someone that she loves, and we can just go our separate ways. And there's the video, guys. But I really do hope that I can get back in the races, and I hope y'all guys can wish me luck. Thank y'all guys for just watching this video, for explaining why I'm coming back, but I'm not gonna let anybody fuck with me anymore. But thank you guys for watching.